A beautiful builder model right here in Lake Nona in a gas gated community. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And today's episode is sponsored by Nick Long of AmeriFirst Home Mortgages, NMLS ID 398963. And guys, I am back in Lake Nona in one of my favorite communities. It's a gas and a gated community. It's a beautiful community. It's a brand new community, and they're towards the end of the last phase here. Today's model is actually a 3 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 3-car tandem garage, 2-story house. However, that could be turned into a 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2-car garage. So the first thing you're going to notice is that you have this beautiful pavers that leads all the way to the entrance of your house. You'll also see that you have this brick elevation. Now with this builder, every single house is going to actually have 3 different kind of elevation. You have the stone elevation, you have this simple elevation that does not have stone, and then there is one more. So that's pretty common with most of the builders here. So let's go inside and check this beautiful house out. Hello and welcome to another beautiful model house. Now guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. This is a great resource. Show us some love, press that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel, because we bring you brand new homes all throughout Central Florida and also Tampa areas. Now guys, market is changing. Hallelujah. Well, the rates have gone up right now. Last time I checked, it was like 6% or so. And within a year, they actually went from 3.25% to 6%, and also increasing almost every quarterly right now. With inflation and everything, things are going to change. However, there is still a wait list on a couple of properties, and the reason for that is there's a lot of people that are still moving to Central Florida and Florida in general. I know that there are states where people are just moving in bulk load, like California, Wisconsin, Milwaukee. There's a lot of people that are actually coming, so there is a huge demand for real estate, and we're still underbuilt. However, the change in the market that I see happening, especially with resales, it's taking a little longer. Before you put a property on the market and you have 15 offers, now there's still a multiple offer situation, but it may not be 15 offers, but there's still 3 to 4 or 5 offers. And if the property sits for like more than 2 to 3 weeks, the prices have come down. With the builders, what I have actually seen is that the wait list is a lot shorter now. And the reason for that is that people that were pre-approved for like 3 or 4% for 600,000 are now only able to afford 500,000, because the rates have gone up and now they cannot afford what they could before. The backlash of that is that the prices, because they have increased also, it's kind of a double whammy. So if you are looking, I would still suggest that you may want to come down, and it's not so much so in terms of locking the price as much as in locking the rate. And different mortgage companies are actually offering you where they will lock in the rate. So a little bit more throughout the tour in regards to the market and everything. So as I walk in, you're going to see that you have the 9.4 ceiling height, you have the beautiful crown molding and the extra light. Now, as this house sits, it's actually 3 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, tandem car garage, along with the office den. Now, this could be made into a 5 bedroom. The base price of this house is about $738,900. The lot price is anywhere from $150,000 and up. Most of the lots in this community are on the water, so that's why the lot price is a lot higher. It's a gated community, it's a gas community. The HOA for a single family home is about $328,000. They have a lot of amenities like fitness center, resort style pool, kids play area, tennis. There's a lot that is happening in this part of Lake Nona. So there's still, Lake Nona is still a huge in demand. So as I walk in, you're also going to see the flooring, which is actually an upgrade. Now guys, if you are not sure what do you get for your base price, make sure you comment below so that I can show you. You have the laundry on this side and the garage, which I'll get to in just a moment, but let me go ahead and show you the very first bedroom. And I love this model because this is their guest suite, you could say. Actually, it's not a suite because the bedroom is outside, the bathroom is outside, you know, but it is definitely the first room right over here. But what I like is, you know, how the shape of this house is. You see, you have this extra sitting space. So I like it's not your standard, but you also have this extra light. Now with this builder, you actually have a choice of 2 or a 4 light, and especially if you're going to work from home, I'm going to highly suggest that you get the extra light, especially in your kitchen area and your living. If you haven't watched my video on the do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, please go ahead and do so, because that's where you will see what you should be spending your money. And you also have this double door closet. The good thing is that it's the sliding one rather than the pull-out one, because for the life in me, it always falls on me and the grooves always come out. So you have a comfortable size, you know, not a very huge closet, but still a good. Now, every builder is still doing things different. You know, before the incentives were different, incentives are coming back. And what they are now doing is they're doing something which is called a rate lock. They're doing extended rate lock. So even if your house is not going to be built for the next probably 8 to 10 months, and in some cases 12 months, because there's still a supply chain issue, they'll be able to lock in the rate for almost a year. So just keep that in mind. So as I go around, you also have the bathroom, which is a shower tub combination with a simple white tile going all the way up through. When you can do that, I just recently did a builder in Wesley Chapel, and they actually had this till like 8 foot, and for the rest of it, they had really nice wallpaper. And actually, to be honest with you, it really looked well. So if the difference is not that much, you can always do that. So just some food for thought. You also have the Korean countertop. Of course, this is a builder model, so this is actually an upgrade. So as I walk out, you also have a small linen closet right over here. And then right across from it, you have your laundry space right here. Now look at the size of this laundry space. It's pretty big. So you have your washer dryer. Now guys, washer and dryer do not come, and so does the refrigerator. So just keep that in mind. However, I know of some builders that are now doing something called a move-in package as an incentive. They're going to give you the washer, dryer, refrigerator, as long as they can find it, and the blind. So that is something some builders are doing. This builder specifically is not doing that, but you never know, in the next couple of months things might change. So as I go around, you have this space right there. So this is your garage, and as I walk out of the garage, or as you walk out of the garage, you have this little station. Now I have seen with builders, including this one, they have something done over here, but this could be as simple as this if you don't want to spend the money, which I don't think is a basic, like you really need to do that as an upgrade, because it's going to cost you more. Just a simple piece of furniture could be good enough, or you can get a station that they could do, but it's going to cost you more money. So let me go ahead and show you the 3-car tandem garage. Now what it basically means is that tandem is, it looks like a 2-car garage from outside, but they have this deep alley which kind of takes you to the 3rd spot. Now, as I was talking about, that this house could be turned into a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. If you decide to have that option, then you basically are going to have this space taken and turned into a room, and then your entrance is going to be from that little area that I was just showing you. So let's go back inside. Now guys, I do want you to know that, you know, as the market starts to shift, there's going to be correction in the market. It's not going to be crashing, and there is a huge difference between a correction and crashing. When the market crashed, the prices went from a $200,000 home coming down to like $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. Correction is where a $500,000 home, because of the way the market is, may come down to maybe 480, 485. I don't think it's going to be crashing, but please keep in mind, any change in that price, you're going to end up paying on the backside of the mortgage, because if the mortgage rates go up, they just raised last Wednesday, and they went a 1/4 point. Now the average price, I think the average rate is about 6.22. And the average rate at the beginning of the year was 3.25. Now keep that in mind. So this room, which is basically a den, and if you work out of home, this is a great option. You want to make sure you get the extra light. You have the double door. Now you can turn this into another bedroom. So you will have the 2 bedrooms. So this could be the 4th bedroom, and the one over there could be the 5th, or vice versa. Just keep that in mind. Now the lot size of this house is going to be about 50 by 120, so it's still quite a nice lot. It gives you enough room to be able to build a nice size pool. And as you would see in this model, they not only have a nice size pool, but they also actually have a nice summer kitchen. And I love to grill and I can eat, I tell you what. So that's a good option. Now, one thing I want to tell you, this is a grand option. If you didn't have that option, then there's going to be a wall instead of the staircase, which leads to your loft and another bedroom and a bathroom. So you don't have to have that option. And I have actually covered this specific model without that option. So make sure you check out the playlist of Lake Nona and you would probably find it there, or the Claremont, because this builder can build you this exact model almost in most of their communities, as long as the lot size is available in that regard. So just keep that in mind. Now, please give us a call, if you are planning to come down or you're not sure, and if you're not sure about where to live, make sure you check out Orlando Living with D, because that's where I go into communities. We talk about, hospitals, schools, everything that you need to know to make a decision. Hey, if Lake Nona is better, or do I get more bang for my buck in terms of going to St. Cloud? So just keep that in mind. So this is a guest community. You have this nice island. Now, it's the regular size island. The upgrades are in terms of the sink that you see over here, which is actually under mounted, and it's actually an upgrade. But you have a gourmet kitchen, so this is a option that you don't have to have, but this is an upgrade, so keep that in mind, and I highly suggest that you do. Now, when you don't have that, you're going to have your microwave over here, and then you're going to have the stovetop right here, so you're not going to have these cabinets as you see. So just keep that in mind, but you have a good space with a nice backsplash at the back. But one thing that I also like about this house is that you actually have a small pantry area, not very big, but still very comfortable. With the amount of cabinets that you have over here, I think this is a pretty good size. But another option that you have here is that you have this breakfast nook, kind of a semi-private dining area, kind of tucked away, overlooking at the backside. And I'll take you outside in just a moment to show you how much of a patio area that you get, that you kind of have a summer kitchen, a small pool right over there, and you have this nice big window just overlooking at your backyard. So just keep that in mind. But let me also talk about this space, which is your family living, the great den area. Nice size. Again, you have the crown molding, you have the extra speakers, it's all connected wirelessly. Now, this is something that you can always do that later. Whenever you build a house, guys, you want to make sure that you do the structural options with the builder, because structural options are going to be very difficult to do it later on. Everything else you could do cosmetic wise. You don't like the carpet, you could do the wood floor later on when your pocket allows for it. You don't like the faucet, you can change them later. It's going to be a lot more cheaper. But things like over here, like you see these pendle lights, I would do that with the builder, because it becomes a little bit tough and you're not going to save a lot of money. But this is something that you could do that later, because the reason for that is they actually have the drywall cut out for this to be there, and if you try to do it later on, it may not be done as neatly as you see over here. So let me go ahead and take you outside, and then I'm going to take you to the master bedroom, which is a very good size. So as I walk out, you have these pavers right over here. Now, this is actually an upgrade in terms of having the pavers, so just keep that in mind. But you have this thing. I will tell you that you want to make sure, if you are planning to do an outside kitchen, you tell them to plumb it and give you the electrical point, and do this later on, because there are companies out there, it's going to cost you a lot less comparative with the builder. You just want to make sure that you have them plumbed, and if this is a gas community, then you have the gas pipe over here, and something like this, you could do it later on. It will save you a lot of money. And then as I come around, you have this sitting area with the extra light all in the patio area. That is something that I would definitely suggest. But you have the sitting area, you have the summer kitchen, and then you have this nice small pool. Not very big, but it's still a very good size. So you have this nice pool, and most of the lots are looking at the water. Now, this one is a retention pond, but they have lots that are actually available on the water. There's a small pond that they have, which is not a retention pond. when the market was going crazy, the builder had the tendency to they made this retention pond, and they were charging a leg and an arm, or an arm and a leg. I could never get that right. Put that in the comment below what you think. So let's go ahead and check out the master bedroom. So look at the size of this beautiful master bedroom. It's really nice, big. You have the tray ceiling with the crown molding and the extra light, and then look at the size. I usually stand in the corner to kind of give you some sort of an idea of the depth of this whole thing. And then you have your master bathroom. They have an option. You can have a walk-in shower, or you can also have a tub and a walk-in shower, which would not be as good or as big as that is. Now, to me personally, I would rather have a walk-in shower like this with the beautiful tile going all the way up. You have a nice transom. I wish they had an option for the rain shower. That would have been really good. What I really also like is that you have the two vanities. Now guys, this is a very simple Korean countertop. You don't really have to go crazy. You just want to make sure that whatever you get kind of blends in with your flooring and your cabinetry, so it doesn't look awkward. So just keep that in mind. Don't go crazy on level 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because, trust me, there's no gold in there. You just want to make sure that it's easy on the eyes and it complements the flooring and the cabinet. So that's going to save you a lot of money. And then over here is your water closet, comfortable, just tucked in the corner. And then you also have a small linen closet. But I like this. This is a walk-in closet, not a very big walk-in closet. The square footage of this house, as we said, is about 2,800 plus. But I like the size of this closet. And yes, guys, I'm gonna probably have this corner, but that's the story of my life. So let me go ahead and take you upstairs to show you the beautiful loft. Now guys, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We also started another channel, which is Orlandohomeshow in Espanol. Now, I don't speak much Spanish, but I have a Spanish-speaking agent partner, and she basically does a great job, and she shows pretty much the similar models all throughout Central Florida and Tampa areas. And right now, we are also working on a luxury home channel, and on that channel I'm actually going to be traveling all over Florida to bring you the multi-million dollar home, the crazy homes that you just look at it like, wow, one day as a goal. Well, let's go upstairs and check rest of this beautiful house out. As I go upstairs, you would notice that the ceiling height over here is 8 foot. You also have the upgraded baseboards right over here. But look at the size of this loft, guys. Wow. You have so much space. This would be perfect. I have 2 boys. My boys are 2.5 and one going to be 6 in July. And man, this is a great space. I can just get them to put their toys, do whatever they want to do, so the whole house is not a mess. Because sometimes I go home and it seems like something exploded. The toys are everywhere, and now I don't even say anything because it is what it is. Kids are going to do what kids are going to do, right? So this is a grand model with this builder. So as I was explaining, whenever you have a grand, it basically means that you have a second floor. So you can build this house. It's probably going to be about $80,000 to $100,000 cheaper if you just do the downstairs. And as I was saying, you could do the downstairs and it could be turned into a 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms house with 2-car garage. So that is something that you could do. So just keep that in mind. So you have a bedroom right over here, and it's a very good sized bedroom with a nice window bringing in a good light. They have done just the 2 extra light, which I think is great, because I think 1 light alone is not enough. Having 2 light, maybe 4 might be okay, but I did one with a builder I was mentioning before in Wesley, and they had 2, 4, and 6, and I think 6 would be an overkill for any place, especially for a bedroom which is not a big, maybe a master bedroom, because it's usually the biggest room in the house, but that's what it is. So you also have a walk-in closet. The thing that I want to mention is, if you look at the carpet over here, it's a single thread carpet, which is actually an upgrade. With every builder, you're going to have something which is basic, so keep that in mind. There's a lot of storage space in this house. Now this is a 2-story, so it also has 2 AC handlers. One thing I want to show you about this is that look at the amount of space you have. So you have the 2 AC handlers, but this could be a good storage space, And you can also turn your or a portion of your loft into a theater room if you want, because I've seen a lot of people being very creative. You know, you can get those heavy curtains and put them and make that into a dark room as a theater or something, because there's a lot of room. And then when you're not using it as a theater, you could use that. So this is your last bathroom for this house, which is a shower tub combination with the same sequence of tiles. One thing that I will mention is that in these ones, it's white and it looks good, but if you have maybe like a little stello or just a little pattern going there, it kind of pops the thing out, so that would be good, but pretty comfortable. You know, let me know your thoughts. And you have a single vanity right over here. I hope you enjoy the videos on our channel, and if you do, please do press that thumbs up button, show us some love. And if you are looking to buy a house anywhere in Central Florida, guys, remember, we don't work for the builder. Our services to you is absolutely free. Me and my team is available to you to answer any questions. When you give us a call, my ISA will set you up either with me or somebody from our team to do a Zoom call. We would love to put the face to the name to the people that we speak with, and we can arrange everything for you. You just let us know when you are coming, book the time with us. It's free to use our services. Let us show you around. And as the market is changing right now, builders are going to be doing things that would be more so in your benefit, because there's a lot of inventory homes also that they've been building, because for the last year and a half, 2 years, they haven't been able to kind of build as fast, and anything that they did was gone so quickly. So one thing I will tell you is that no, the market is not crashing. There's no signs of market crashing. Market will correct. I agree to that 100%. How much will it correct? That is to be seen depending upon the rate, but it's not going to be a $500,000 home. You can buy it for $300,000. And with the inflation, with the rents, everything going, just do the math and see what is good for you, because I have a fear that you would end up not only pay more for the home in terms of the cost of the home, but also in terms of the mortgage expense, and you won't be able to get what you could have gotten if you would have made that decision sooner. So take it or leave it in whatever sense, but we are here to help and serve you. Thank you for watching our videos. Until the next one, bye for now.